Welcome to WCBN's broadcast of Michigan women's basketball. I'm Emily Herard. With me today is Dalton Pataki, and the Michigan Wolverines take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. Michigan 18-5, 7-2 in the Big Ten. Their best start in program history, taking on Iowa, who's 14-8, 5-4, kind of middle of the pack team in the Big Ten, but they faced a tough schedule. I was saying earlier they were playing UCLA, Notre Dame, and Maryland twice so far. All of those were losses, but those are some of the best teams in women's basketball right now. So Iowa's going to be a tough team. What do the Wolverines need to do to make sure that they're not upset today at home at Chrysler?
Well, in order for the Wolverines to hold their perfect 11-0 record at Chrysler intact today, they have to play defense. Coach Kim Barnes-Arico's team, that's how this streak has been gone. It's gone on the defensive end. They're 11 of their last 13. Iowa, when they score 69 points or less, are 0-5. When they score 70 or more, they are 14-2. Defense is everything in this game for Michigan. They have to stop the likes of Megan Gustafson and Allie Disterhoff, the two big scorers for the Iowa Hawkeyes, who in their last match against Rutgers went for 45 and 21 combined. Something that will be really tough. Expect Sierra Thompson, Hallie Thome, Jill Dunston to get involved defensively together. They all have to help out because, like I said, if they can keep them below 70 points, odds of Michigan winning are very good.
And now getting ready to play for the Hawkeyes, we have Allie Disterhoff, Mackenzie Meyer, Megan Gustafson, Tania Davis, and Kathleen Doyle for the Wolverines. Kaiser Gonderzik, Sierra Thompson, Caitlin Flaherty, Jillian Dunston, Hallie Thome. Now for the tip-off. Wolverines going left to right, but it's Iowa with control of the tip. Davis now up top, Meyer. Meyer goes all the way to the basket. Shot blocked. It's going to be controlled by Sierra Thompson. Kicks it up to Kaiser. Kaiser all the way for the layup. No good, but she is fouled on the shot by number 22, Doyle.
Michigan coming out, setting the pace early. Got after it defensively. Hallie Thome, nice job stepping over on the Meyer drive to contest that shot. And then Sierra Thompson wasting no time getting that ball up to Kaiser Gonderzik, who took it in and got the contact.
Kaiser at the line. Her first shot is up and good. Wolverines first on the board. 9:43 in the first. Kaiser's second shot is good. Make it 2-0.
And Kaiser Gonderzik, just one of the three scorers that Michigan has that is averaging double digits on points per game at 14. Really a nice offensive spark here for the Wolverines.
Down low. Gustafson up and under, no good. Rebound to Hallie Thome. Sierra Thompson quickly the other way. She gives it to Kaiser Gonderzik in the left corner. Now down low on the block to Thome. Reverse layup up and in.
And Hallie Thome, excellent defensive possession on the other end of the floor on Gustafson. She kept her feet, didn't jump or swing those arms because we know that Hallie Thome can get into foul trouble.
Meyer finds Davis in the corner for three. That rattles in and out. Controlled by Disterhoff. Iowa gets a fresh shot clock. Davis up top. Now on the wing, Meyer pulls up in the lane. That one's good. It's 4-2. Wolverines lead. Thompson now crosses the timeline, guarded by Meyer. Gives it to Gonderzik, right wing. She gets a screen from Dunston. Kaiser drives all the way through the lane, has her shot blocked by Davis, but now is going the other way for Iowa. Doyle has the lane to the basket wide open for the lefty layup. It's tied at 4. Now Gonderzik in the corner. She tries to pass it down low to Thome, but it's going to be a kickball violation on Doyle.
And on that last Iowa score, it looked like Michigan thought the ball was going to roll out of bounds, so they all kind of freezed at half court, and that gave the wide open layup to Doyle.
Now 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sierra Thompson up top. She finds Flaherty. Gets a screen from Dunston, picks up her double. Now Dunston top of the key. Thompson, 9 seconds on the shot clock, gets in the lane. Blocking foul now on Meyer. On the floor. Wolverines now will take it out of bounds from the baseline with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson looking to get it in. She does to Flaherty, left corner. She puts up the three. That one's long. Rebound corralled by Meyer. Meyer brings it up the floor, kicks it to Nia Davis on the right wing. She drives baseline, finds Meyer in the left corner for three. That one's in and out. Rebound to Thompson. Outlets it to Gonderzik. She crosses over her defender, misses the layup though, and rebound by Gustafson.
Pretty move there by Gonderzik, but you have to finish that one.
Disterhoff to the basket, is fouled by Jillian Dunston on the layup.
And Disterhoff really attacking the Michigan interior. We saw her first hoop come on that little floater in the lane, and Michigan's not getting back in transition. They've given up an easy layup already, and that was a relatively easy look if not for the foul from Disterhoff.
Now Disterhoff makes the first. Iowa takes the lead 5-4, 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. Disterhoff's second one, no good. Rebound Thompson. She's pushing it the other way. She pulls to the left corner, now down low to Thome. Hook shot, that one's good. Wolverines take the lead again, 6-5. Davis the other way. Now Disterhoff pulls up for three. That one's no good. Thompson with another rebound. She crosses the timeline. Kicks it to Gonderzik. Now to Flaherty, left wing. She dribbles into the lane. Euro step to the basket. That one's good. 8-5 Wolverines.
And the legendary head coach Lisa Bluter for the Iowa Hawkeyes, now in her 32nd season of coaching, really wanted a shove off there on Flaherty.
Now Iowa on offense. Doyle up top. She gives it to Meyer. Meyer back to Doyle in the right corner. Kicks it up top to Disterhoff. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Down low to Gustafson. And Caitlin Flaherty is going to take the charge. Wolverine bench up, excited about that. You don't see Caitlin Flaherty sacrifice her body on defense like that too often.
No, you usually see Jill Dunston, Sierra Thompson, Danielle Williams, the ones taking the charge. And so to see your leading scorer and one of just the flat-out leaders on the team sacrifice the body for a charge like that, especially on the 6'3" Gustafson, it'll get you going every time.
Now Wolverines on offense. It's Gonderzik up top. Now to Flaherty. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Back up top to Thompson. Step back jumper. That one's in and out. Rebound drops into the hands of Iowa. Davis the other way. She's driving against Thompson. Draws contact, misses, but will go to the line for two.
And once again, Michigan just too lazy back in transition. That wasn't even much on fast break, but Sierra Thompson, she's a senior. She didn't get her feet set and force the ball to the side. She allowed Davis to just dribble straight down into the paint, and by then it's too late.
Yeah, Thompson running alongside her. You're going to get called for a foul every time as Davis hits the first.
And Michigan coming out untypically cold. They're 3 of 7, but their 4 misses have been all jump shots and 3 makes, all layups. Nothing outside of the paint going for the Wolverines.
Davis makes the second one, so it is now 8-7. Wolverines lead by 1 with 5:50 remaining in the first. Thompson on offense. Gives it to Dunston, left wing. Cross-court pass to Gonderzik in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Up top to Thompson. She's guarded by Coley, who's now entered the game for Iowa. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Flaherty up top. Bounces it down low to Thome, who gets the layup.
Absolute beauty of a pass, and what a steal by Hallie Thome on Hannah Stewart. Got the inside position, allowed an easy pass for Kate Flaherty.
Stewart now off, out to Disterhoff, who drives the basket, stolen. The other way, it's Flaherty. Flaherty tries to give it out to Thompson. She's going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, Kate Flaherty got in too deep, wasn't sure where to go with it, and by the time she made her decision, the defender was already there and in position. So Kate Flaherty taking one and giving one on both ends.
Now Iowa on offense. It's to Nia Davis at point. Now Bree Sarah in the game. Down low to Gustafson going against Thome. She's able to get it to the basket for 2.
And Gustafson, 2 inches smaller than Hallie Thome, but has a little bit more weight on her, allowing she may be able to play bully ball inside on Hallie Thome.
Flaherty tries to lob it down low to Thome, but it's stolen the other way. Allie Disterhoff is going to slow it up for Iowa. Hand it off to Stewart. Feeds down low to Gustafson. He gets another layup over Hallie Thome. Iowa now takes the lead 11-10, 4:30 remaining in the first.
And Gustafson, if she has a day today, it'll be tough all inside on the Wolverines. They especially can't give up inside baskets, considering Iowa's not that great of a three-point shooting team, 32% as a team.
Sierra Thompson takes a 3. She knocks that one down, 13-11.
Much needed basket there to stop the bleeding out of who else than the senior, Sierra Thompson.
Now Disterhoff feeds it down low to Gustafson. She's double teamed. She kicks it out to Davis. Now cross court pass is stolen by Kaiser Gondrzik. Kaiser quickly going the other way. Gets to the basket as it knocked out of bounds by Iowa. And now there's a timeout on the floor as Danielle Williams and Kayla Robbins check in for the Wolverines.
Early run here for Kayla Robbins, someone we don't usually see until either the posts get into foul trouble or there's a few minutes at the end of a half to clean up. So it'll be interesting to see how Kayla Robbins matches up against this kind of large Iowa team. They don't have anyone as big as Hallie Thome, but across the board, they're pretty tall.
Yeah, it is an interesting move because, you know, Kayla Robbins at freshman, she hasn't established her strength down low, especially on the offensive end. Finishing at the basket has been a struggle. So it'll be interesting to see if she's able, you know, to play some tough ball against Gustafson. But also Danielle Williams is a wise choice to put in if you're struggling on the defensive end for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the only problem with Danielle is she's such an offensive liability. Not sure, because me and you, we've seen her in practice, and she can shoot. I just don't think the confidence is there to shoot. Either that or she's so much of a team player she thinks she can get a better shot, which is never a bad thing to have.
Yeah, she will pass up the open 3 look, although in the past couple games she's actually knocked the one she took down. And the other day in practice, she was looking good, so hopefully that'll be confidence booster for senior Danielle Williams.
Yeah, and on the defensive end, like I was saying earlier, they have to find a way to keep Gustafson off the block. Because if she gets the ball on the block, she's going to score. She's that good of a player, especially as a sophomore, bright future for Iowa Hawkeyes. But the Michigan Wolverines, it's not that they can't let her get the ball and then come double. It's too late.
Yeah.
You have to make sure she can't get the ball on the block. Make her operate 6 to 10 feet away from the basket.
And they got to cut off her right shoulder every time she's going to the basket. It's, you know, going through with that right shoulder. They got to cut off that lane to the basket. But like you said, just prevent her from even establishing herself on the post. Now we're getting ready to play again in for the Wolverines. Caitlin Flaherty, Sierra Thompson, Danielle Williams, Kaiser Gondrzik, Jillian Dunstan. So it looks like Kayla Robbins is in the game. My bad. Sierra Thompson to inbound it. 25 seconds on the shot clock for the Wolverines. She gets it in to Flaherty in the right corner. Flaherty gets it screen from Dunstan. Now up top to Thompson, 15 seconds on the shot clock. She hands it off to Williams. Williams tries to get it to Thompson, but it's stolen by Doyle. Doyle going all the way the other way. She misses the layup, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds to the Wolverines.
Not 100% sure if the refs got that call right.
No.
It looked for sure it was either off Kayla Robbins or Danielle Williams there.
Now the Wolverines on offense, up 13-11, 3:15 remaining in the first. Thompson. Now there's going to be offensive foul called on Kayla Robbins.
And you will see Hallie Thome check in for Kayla Robbins. As a freshman, she may come off this bench in critical time and try to do too much. And right there, she tried to establish her position on the block and just got too physical. A mistake that will go away with age.
Now Iowa on offense, it's Doyle. Up top to Meyer. Now it's all stolen by the Wolverines. Bodies on the floor. It's going to be jump ball. Michigan ball.
And Danielle Williams giving a defensive hustle effort there and got the ball back for her team. Something the Michigan faithful know all too well.
Thompson now on offense. She gives it to Williams. Williams tries to lob it down low to Thome. It's going to go out of bounds to Iowa.
And it was tipped, but Hallie Thome, it looked like stuck her hand out at the very last second in a reaction, an honest effort, and it went off her going the other way. Michigan and Iowa both sloppy, 9 combined turnovers thus far.
Up top, Meyer now for Iowa. Down low, Gustafson. She's double teamed, kicks it back out to Buttonham, who puts up a 3. That one's good. Iowa takes a 1-point lead, 14-13. 2:20 remaining in the first. Williams now kicks it back out to Thompson. Thompson to Flaherty. Flaherty top of the key. Now Thompson, right wing. Back to Flaherty. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Flaherty dribbles right, misses the layup. Rebound Gustafson. Outlet to Doyle. Doyle the other way for Iowa. Cross-court pass to Buttonham. Almost loses it out of bounds. Is able to get it back to her teammate Chase Coley. Now 3 up for Doyle, no good. Rebound corralled by Gustafson, and is fouled on the putback by Hallie Thome.
Hallie Thome she was inside of Gustafson, but she didn't offer any resistance, and Gustafson just moved her right under the basket, which allowed Gustafson to get the offensive rebound. Like we said in the break, she can't get the ball that close. She will score, whether it be on a layup or free throws.
Megan Gustafson hit her first. She now has 5 points this afternoon. Now Maria Backman's checked in for the first time for the Wolverines for Jillian Dunstan, and Kaiser Gondrzik has checked in for Sierra Thompson. The second one is good as well. Iowa now up 15-13. Kaiser now bringing the ball up for the Wolverines. Gives it to Williams. Williams dribbles right, picks up her dribble. Now up top, Maria Backman swings it to Flaherty. Now Kaiser in the corner for 3. That one's long. Rebound corralled by Danielle Williams. Flaherty puts up a quick 3. That one's long too. And now Maria Backman is going to be called for the foul as Doyle hits the floor trying to get the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you want to get off of an offensive rebound. I mean, Kate Flaherty, she can score it, and really most three-point shots are fine, shooting 37%, I believe. But when you get the offensive rebound to fire through 2 feet beyond the arc with a hand in your face, I think with a fresh 30 that Coach Kim Barnes-Rico would like to see it worked maybe inside.
Yes, exactly. Now Iowa in the bonus. Doyle hits her first to give Iowa a 17-13 lead. She hits the second one as well.
And Michigan in a bit of an offensive drought. It's been almost 3 minutes since their last made basket.
Not something you see often from the Wolverines. They look in low to Hallie Thome, goes up for the reverse layup. That one ends the scoring drought.
And that's an excellent way to get a couple points to get yourself back within a possession.
Disterhoff now to Davis. In the corner to Doyle. She drives baseline, goes up against Hallie Thome. Her shot short. But Iowa has the ball back. Still 11 seconds on the shot clock. Davis drives, pump fakes, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound, Dunstan.
Nice move there by Davis to get into the lane. Loser defender just couldn't finish.
Now Kaiser on offense. Gives it to Dunstan on the right elbow. To Williams. Now Williams to Flaherty. Flaherty down low with Thome on the left block. Spin move. She's going to be blocked by Stewart. Now the other way, it's Iowa. Quickly the other way. Doyle 4-2 with the layup. Now Iowa's up 5, 20-15, 12 seconds remaining in the first. Gondrzik to Williams. 6 seconds. 5, Flaherty in the corner, puts up a 3 with her hand in her face, no good. Dunston's there to put it back. The miss, no good at the buzzer. So the Wolverines will go into the second quarter down 5, 20-15.
And not a great offensive quarter. Michigan shooting only 40%, 6 of 16. And it seems like all their points are either coming by way of free throw or layup. Not many jumpers. We saw the 1-3 by Sierra Thompson, and that was it. Michigan 1 of 5 from beyond the long line. Not great looks, though. So Michigan needs to get the ball moving a little bit more, get some open looks. And this team can knock down threes. And believe me, it's the end of the first quarter. There's not a whole lot to worry about Michigan being down only 5. One area of concern, though, is their transition defense. We saw Doyle twice in that quarter, someone who doesn't really score that much for the Hawkeyes, only averaging 9 points per game. She pushed it twice and caught the Michigan defense sleeping, and not even that quick of a fast break transition. So Michigan has to step in, focus in, and lock up on the defensive end.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, Caitlin Flaherty's 1 for 5, 0 for 3 from downtown. And this is something the Wolverines haven't really seen is struggle on offense. So I think really it is a good thing for them to face this adversity on the offensive end and, try to work through it, because in their last game, everything was falling for them. Caitlin Flaherty had 27 points. Gondrzik had 19. Hallie Thome had 16, and Jillian Dunston had a career-high 15. So they had 4 scores in double digits. So they just got to get back to what they did against Illinois, which is just work the ball around. And you've seen them trying to get the ball down low to Hallie Thome. It's something they talk about a lot at practice, getting those lob passes down to her to make sure that she's involved in the offense. And that's been the key today, with Thome having 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your best percentage looks are around the basket, and there's no one better in finishing around the basket, especially in the Big Ten, than Hallie Thome. Like you said, 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting today. She leads all scorers. But on the Iowa end, Gustafson just absolutely dominating offensively down low. Gustafson, 2 of 3, has been fouled once, though, has 6 points of her own. And all the looks she's gotten have seemed to be pretty easy.
So now Iowa will start the second quarter with the ball. Wolverines starters into the game. Iowa has their starters in as well. Davis now to Doyle, left wing guarded by Gondrzik. Up top to Disterhoff, now down low to Gustafson, who's going to be fouled by Thome on the layup attempt.
Something to look at, her second. Let's see how much trust Coach Kim Barnes-Rico has in Hallie Thome. Did not pick up that dreaded third foul in the first half.
Now Nicole Munger looks like she's going to the scorer's table.
Will this be for Thome?
Gustafson makes her first. It's 21-15. And yes, Munger's in for Thome.
And Nicole Munger, someone who's seen her minutes diminish from last year to this year, despite picking up a year of experience, but don't get it twisted. She can provide a spark both on the offensive and defensive end for this Wolverines team.
I think Munger, dealing with a little bit of shin problems, might be decreasing her minutes, or tendinitis. Wolverines, though, on offense. Thompson puts up a 3. That one's in and out. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by Dunston.
And Dunston pleading her case that it went off Disterhoff, but to no avail. It's going the opposite way.
Tania Davis crosses the timeline, guarded by Thompson. Now Meyer up top, Disterhoff to Doyle. Doyle guarded by Munger. Davis on the right wing, 4-3. That one's in. It's 25-15. Wolverines down 10. Thompson almost throws the ball away, trying to get it to Kaiser, but it will stay with the Wolverines.
Michigan has to be careful here. They can't let this one get out of control. Already a 10-point game.
Now Thompson, guarded by Meyer. She gives it to Flaherty. Flaherty gets a screen from Dunston. She's in the right corner, puts up a jumper. That one short. Rebound, Davis. Pushing it quickly the other way, going against Thompson. Gets all the way to the basket, hangs on the rim and falls. 27-15, and Kim Barnes-Arico wants a timeout. Not the way to start the second quarter.
And the Iowa bench running onto the court on that timeout to greet Davis. She did an excellent job there, driving Sierra Thompson into the middle of the lane, making Sierra expect a dump-off pass, but then just going up on the left side to get it to softly roll in. And Kim Barnes-Arico should be absolutely furious right now with the transition defensive effort. It's non-existent right now. They're giving up too many layups, and that's why they find themselves down 12. Despite the poor shooting on offense, they can't give up. Iowa's 8 of 17, shooting 40%. Way too high for a team coming into your house. And too many of those 8 field goals have been layups. I can think of 2 right now by Doyle, the Davis layup, 2 more easy layups by Gustafson. That's 5 right there. The points are coming too easy.
And as you said, in transition, too many times it's been only Sierra Thompson back for the Wolverines, but she hasn't been in good defensive position. So it's just been easy baskets for Iowa. Now the Wolverines shooting 33% from the field, 47% is Iowa. And the Wolverines now just shooting 17% from 3. Iowa spreading the points around pretty evenly. We have Gustafson with 8, Davis with 7, Doyle with 6. Off the bench, Buttonham has 3, and starting guard Disterhoff also has 3. Leading the Wolverines in scoring is Hallie Thome with 8, and then after that it's Sierra Thompson with the 3 she hit. But one thing, it just seems like the Wolverines don't have a lot of energy.
No, they have come out flat. They started the very first defensive possession of the game. They looked energized and locked in and ready to go. But since then, they just, like you said, just no energy out there. And it's not like they're coming off of a back-to-back, playing their last game on February 1st at Illinois. So plenty of time to recover from travel.
Now the Wolverines on offense. It's Sierra Thompson, Nicole Munger, Caitlin Flaherty, Jillian Dunston, and Kaiser Gondrzik. Flaherty now in the wing, up top to Gondrzik. Now Thompson, guarded by Meyer. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Now Flaherty, left corner. She dribbles it up. Now she's in the lane, gets it out to Thompson. Thompson finds Munger in the left corner, 5 seconds on the shot clock. She picks up her dribble. Thompson in the lane, misses the layup. Rebound, Meyer.
Excellent cut there by Sierra Thompson, but you just have to finish that. You're not going to get a better look with the shot clock below 5 seconds than a 3-foot layup.
And that's now going to be a charge on Meyer. So maybe that will spark some energy for the Wolverines as the bench got on their feet.
And Sierra Thompson realizing she missed a gimme, so she has to get it back somewhere. So she said, I'll get it back on the defensive end. Interesting move here. We see Flaherty sit down. Flaherty having a particularly poor shooting day, 1 of 6 thus far, 0 of 3 from 3. And we see Kayla Robbins enter back in, who got the quick hook after picking up an off-ball offensive foul last time.
Oh, Thompson to Robbins. Now Gondrzik, left wing, crossover dribble in the lane. Finds Munger in the corner, back up top to Gondrzik. Gondrzik gets a screen from Dunston, finds Kayla Robbins on the right side of the basket for the layup. Good vision by freshman Kaiser Gondrzik. Now up to Bree Sarah, but it's stolen by Kaiser. Kaiser goes all the way to the basket, it's fouled by Davis. Go to the line for 2.
And Michigan on the defensive end after the made basket, they were in that half-court trap, which seems to give teams a lot of trouble. Michigan, particularly fast team, especially now with Dunston, no Thome on the court. Thome not the quickest of bigs out there, but with Munger and Kayla Robbins and Kaiser Gondrzik, Sierra Thompson, Jill Dunston, just a bunch of energy balls out there just running around creating havoc, and we saw an easy couple free throws come from it.
Now Gondrzik makes the first, misses the second. It's 27-18, Iowa leads, 7:30 in the second. Now Disterhoff on offense, gives it to Davis. Davis drives the paint, kicks it out to Doyle, open for a three from the left wing, no good. And Sierra Thompson's going to be fouled by Disterhoff on the rebound.
Sierra Thompson once again getting the ball back on offense from a solid box out position, drawing the over the back foul on Disterhoff, only her first.
Now Kaiser Gondrzik left wide open from the wing for three, no good, and rebound Disterhoff.
May have been the case of being too open. I don't think Kaiser Gondrzik, when she caught it and turned, I didn't think she expected to be that open.
Disterhoff finds Doyle in the course. Sarah in the corner for three. That one's good. Iowa now up 30-18. Thompson up top, picks up her dribble, gives it to Dunston. Now Munger right wing. Munger trying to get it down low to Dunston. She does. Dunston kicks it out to Thompson. Open for three from the left wing. No good. Rebound Gustafson.
And two missed wide open threes in a row, something you don't see often with this Michigan program.
Davis driving the lane, has a foul on the floor on Kayla Robbins.
I think that might have went on Gondrzik. It looks like she bumped Davis on the drive in. Only the team's second foul, but once again, Michigan caught sleeping in transition and allowed Davis to get within 4 feet of the basket.
Now Doyle up top to Disterhoff. Now Sarah. Doyle now kick out to Davis. Davis for three, wide open, no good. Dunston's there for the rebound.
Excellent ball movement by Iowa on that offensive possession.
Now Munger takes a three in transition, no good. Rebound Iowa.
Michigan missing 3 straight three-point attempts. Just ice cold to start the game. 7 of 23, only shooting 30%.
Davis down low to Gustafson, who is fouled by Kayla Robbins and gets the basket to fall.
And that is a matchup that Iowa will take every day of the week and twice on Sundays. The small freshman, Kayla Robbins. Robbins only 6'1" and really trim, where Gustafson, who, like I said, has a little more weight on her than Hallie Thome, is checking in at 6'3". Just too easy.
And it's a surprising matchup. In practice, Kayla Robbins was struggling, with that matchup against the practice squad. And I mean, it has to be just because Hallie Thome's in foul trouble right now.
And thankfully for the Michigan Wolverines, Gustafson goes to the bench. I guess now they're going to look to Stewart to create some damage inside offensively.
Wolverines on offense, down 33-18, 5:40 remaining in the half. Caitlin Flaherty to Thompson, who drives into the lane, gets fouled by number 21, Stewart.
Sierra Thompson trying to create something on offense, did a nice job penetrating that zone, picking up the foul. But that's what these Michigan guards have to do. They have to be able to get past that first layer of defense into the zone, get in deep, and have the zone suck in on them, and then kick out. We have seen Michigan miss some open threes, but you just have to believe the statistics that Michigan will eventually start knocking down wide open shots.
Thompson hits both from the line. Wolverines now down 13. Full court pressure by the Wolverines. Trap in the corner, and it's stolen by Kayla Robbins. Up to Flaherty. She's wide open. She's going to get the layup in transition.
And potential and one as Sarah came flying in to try and pin that shot. But good job by Flaherty to fight through the charging contact.
Now lots of pressure and traps on defense by the Wolverines as Davis gets fouled by Kayla Robbins.
And it looks like Coach Kim Barnes-Rico is saying if you're going to call that on this end, you have to call the contact on the Flaherty layup on the other end. And pretty nice crowd here for a Sunday.
Sounds like they're saying the same thing.
They are. They're letting the refs have a piece of their mind. Actually, a very nice crowd here for Sunday, especially considering it is the Super Bowl Sunday. People coming here and watching some quality basketball before they tip off their night with some NFL football.
Now it's tipped out of bounds by Kaiser Gonderzik, so it'll stay with Iowa. Now Jillian Dunston checking in for Kayla Robbins. As Robbins picked up her third personal foul.
Kayla Robbins not having an excellent outing today. The first time she came out, you saw her pick up the quick offensive foul. Then the second time, didn't contribute a whole lot on offense, gave up some easy looks on defense, and then has done nothing but foul.
Sidelines out of bounds. It's Disterhoff. 24 seconds on the shot clock for Iowa. She gets it into Davis, guarded by Thompson. She gets into the lane, pulls up from the foul line. Jumper, no good. Rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds to the Wolverines.
Michigan did get the ball, but Stewart way too easy. Didn't have a single body on her as Michigan got caught in the zone, not boxing anybody out. They are fortunate there that Stewart couldn't hang on.
Now it's 33-22, 4:50 remaining in the half. Sierra Thompson now on offense. Finds Flaherty in the left corner. Flaherty now up top to Gonderzik. Back to Flaherty. Now into the lane to Munger. Up and under. That's good.
What a move by Nicole Munger there to get Stewart off of her and get the easy layup.
Kaiser and Munger trapping, but Iowa gets through it. Thompson knocks it out of bounds.
And this Michigan defense right now with Nicole Munger just flying around, getting tip balls everywhere. The ball was tipped 3 times. And in the trap, that's all you hope is to get tips, and hopefully the ball goes your way. Fortunate for Iowa, it went safely out of bounds, and they were able to break that trap.
Now Iowa on offense, it's Davis. 17 seconds on their shot clock. Doyle or Bree Sarah in the right wing, guarded by Flaherty. She brings it up top. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Drives, blast past Flaherty, but misses the layup. Jillian Dunston there with the rebound, fouled by Sarah, and Jillian got a little feisty after that foul.
Yeah, a little forearm push after the foul. That does put Michigan in the bonus now. Jill will be shooting 2, but maybe a little grittiness is what this Michigan team needs. They've pulled it within 10. If they can get it within 5 or tie it by halftime, considering their poor offensive start, I would consider that a win for the Michigan Wolverines.
And now in the bonus, Dunston hits the first. It's 33-25, 4:07 remaining in the first half. And that's what I want to see, Jillian Dunston getting fired up for the Wolverines. She misses the second, but Gonderzik is able to pull down the offensive rebound. She's going to work. Double clutches, misses the layup, but it's fouled.
And Gonderzik, what a job by her, even as a freshman, to recognize that she had the much bigger Chase Coley guarding her one-on-one and took her straight to the hoop and drew the foul. She can't get it going from the floor. 0 of 4 today, 0 of 2 from 3, but she does have now 4 points off of free throws. She's doing a nice job recognizing it isn't her shooting day, or the team's shooting day for that matter, but to get to the line and get easy basket opportunities.
It's now 33-26. Gonderzik puts up her second foul shot. That one no good. Rebound crowd by Disterhoff. Gives it up to Doyle. Doyle hands it back off to Disterhoff. She drives left past Munger, gets the layup.
Not sure how Disterhoff was able to turn the corner there, but great speed by the senior guard.
Now Gonderzik in the corner, 4-3. That one falls, 35-29.
Only the second three-pointer of the day for Wolverine, shooting 2 of 10, but could not have come at a bigger time and from someone who needs to get going.
And the Wolverines press works again. It's stolen by Thompson. Now the other way, Flaherty. And they're going to call her for a double dribble. And that's something I see often, and I've been saying I think it's honestly because Caitlin Flaherty's ball handling is above the women's college basketball level, and it's almost NBA-like, and they think it's a travel.
She does have a move where she fakes a crossover and brings that left hand up, and sometimes it gets just way too close for the refs to not call a double dribble. A move that she can get away with most of the time, but every now and again the refs will catch her for that.
Iowa converting on a layup. It's now 37-29, 3 remaining in the first half.
It was an easy layup from Gustafson, too, something Michigan doesn't want to see.
And now Gondrzik's layup's going to be blocked out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Wolverines. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Back to an 8-point game. Michigan can't let this one get outside of 10 before half again.
Thompson looking to trigger. She gets it into Gondrzik for the quick layup off the inbounds pass.
And what an inbounds play there. Kaiser Gondrzik starting on the left side, coming to the right off the screen, then cutting back to the left for an easy layup. Excellent play design there by the Michigan coaching staff.
Now Buttonham on offense for Iowa. Gives it to Doyle up top. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Doyle drives, and Gustafson's there to grab her loose ball, and she puts it in for 2. It's 39-31.
The defensive rotation not quite there as Gustafson's defender came over to double the drive. Kate Flaherty did not drop down from that guard position, and that allowed for the easy dump off.
Caitlin Flaherty, great backdoor cut, but misses the layup. Rebound Davis.
That came off a poor pass up top from Sierra Thompson, something you don't see out of the senior, but she couldn't get the pass there in an accurate fashion, and that forced a tough look for Flaherty.
Lob down low, Gustafson, no good, but she's able to get her own rebound and puts it back. It's 41-31.
And this is where Hallie Thome's foul trouble has come to hurt this team once again. No one right now on this Michigan defense can seem to stop Gustafson, who's absolutely having her way inside.
Flaherty up top. Now Thompson left wing. She dribbles and is fouled by Doyle. Not happy about that call.
No, she isn't, but I rarely tend to agree with the stripes, but I do this time. Gustafson, Doyle impeding the path of Sierra Thompson. So now Sierra Thompson will get 2 easy looks here to try and bring this one within 10.
She hits the first. It's 41-32, 1:37 remaining in the half. Danielle Williams checks in for Caitlin Flaherty. Now number 1 for Iowa, Alexa Kastanek is checked in. Both are good, 41-33. Iowa breaks the press. It's Disterhoff now up top, Kastanek, Davis. Now 15 seconds on the shot clock. 10. Disterhoff now gets to the basket and is able to get the layup.
And catching it inside the free throw line and turning for an easy layup. Michigan once again struggling defensively as a lot of attention was given to Gustafson, but maybe the backside defender got caught sleeping and allowed an easy cut and run for Disterhoff.
Just under a minute left in the first half. Munger unable to convert on the layup. It's rebounded by Iowa. Now quickly the other way. It's stolen by Gondrzik in transition. Kaiser goes all the way to the basket, puts up a floater, and is going to be called for a charge.
And I believe that was Kastanek coming off the bench, instantly making a difference. She saw Kaiser Gondrzik was going to take it all the way, and she was just sitting there waiting for the contact.
And now Flaherty will come in for Gondrzik, who picked up her second foul. It's 43-33, 30 seconds remaining in the half. Munger with some pressure on Davis. Kastanek finds Davis down in the lane, then to Disterhoff for the easy 2. 45-33.
Michigan did what they wanted to do on that press, baited Iowa into throwing a long pass, almost half the distance of the court, but defensively, the back defender in that zone wasn't there.
6 seconds, Sierra Thompson puts up a shot, no good. Danielle Williams is there for the putback as she falls to the floor, no good. And the buzzer will sound. Wolverines down 12, 45-33 going into half. And there's going to be a lot to discuss for the Wolverines, a situation they haven't found themselves in a long time going into the half. They did go down and go into the half down against Illinois, but only by about 3 points, I think. Now down 12. going to be important the Wolverines come out on the defensive end and start hitting shots as well, as they had 0 points in the last 2 minutes and 55 seconds of that second quarter.
And this is not a good look for the Michigan Wolverines, as Iowa is 13-1 when leading at halftime. So Coach Kim Barnes-Rico has to plead to her team to dig deep, get some defensive stops, and start converting on some easy looks if we've seen many missed layups. So down 12, not the place you want to be for NCAA tournament hopeful Michigan.
No, but this is something they need to use as a learning experience. But we'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes.
And welcome back to Chrysler Arena, where Michigan Wolverines are trailing the Iowa Hawkeyes 45-33. Michigan's perfect 11-0 record here at Chrysler on the line. Emily, Iowa getting particularly great looks, 26 points in the paint and 10 free throws made. How can Michigan shore up this defense?
Well, for one, they need Hallie Thome out on the court. She was in foul trouble with 2, so hopefully she doesn't pick up a quick third going into this third quarter, because the Wolverines need her height and length out there. But as you were saying, they can't allow Gustafson to get established on the block. They got to make sure that she doesn't get any easy looks at the basket. And I think they're going to need to start to double her, but we've seen if they put too much pressure on her, they leave someone else on the Iowa offense too open. And, you know, we kind of said before this game that Iowa's offense wasn't all that, and their shooting from 3 wasn't amazing, but they're shooting 33% from downtown, and if they're left open, they're going to knock them down. So the Wolverines need to work on their defensive rotation. And also, I think if they start hitting some shots on offense, then they can go into that half-court, full-court pressure, which really gets, you know, Iowa a little razzled on offense. So if they can do that, then I think maybe they can come back.
Yeah, Gustafson, 6 of 8 from the floor and 5 of 5 from the free throw line for 17 points. She leads all scorers on the floor. It looks like starters for both teams. For Iowa, Disterhoff, Meyer, Gustafson, Davis, Doyle. For Michigan, Gondrzik, Thompson, Flaherty, Dunston, Thome. And Michigan will open up the second half as Sarah Thompson has it up top. Give over to Gondrzik, looking to go inside with it. Can't get it on a cutting Flaherty around top. 18-footer is down, something that Kate Flaherty desperately needed to see go down, as she was only 1 of 6 in the first half.
Good way for the offense to start for the Wolverines.
Michigan coming out in a 2-3 zone. As Doyle has it underneath, dumps it into Gustafson. Gustafson puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. No good. Corralled in there by Thome. Pushed up to Gondrzik on the left side. She's working all the way to the hoop. Reverse scoop is good. Michigan starts out on a 4-0 run to get this back within 10. 45-37, 9-10 to go in the game. As Davis has now inside, kicks it out to Doyle. Doyle up top to Disterhoff, who was relatively quiet in that first half. Doyle now on the right baseline. Around to the wing to Disterhoff, up top to Davis to Meyer. Meyer looking to get it into Gustafson. 8 on the shot clock. Meyer over to Disterhoff, finds a cutting Meyer. She scoops, no good. Rebound Gondrzik. Good defensive possession there by the Wolverines. Up to Flaherty along the right wing. Corrals it in. Dumps into Thome. Thome working one-on-one. Finds a cutting Dunston. Dunston on the left side. Up and in. 39-45. Michigan, whatever KBA said at halftime, seems to be working.
Now I see a lot more energy out of the Wolverines. They're now running onto the court in this timeout. You know, getting the crowd on their feet, and that's what they need to get back into this game is energy. They have energy on the defensive end, and it's now showing on the offense. They're moving the ball around and getting the best possible shot.
And Lisa Bluter taking a timeout, trying to nip this run in the bud as Michigan come out and is on a 6-0 run in the first minute and a half here in the second half. And looking great on the defensive end, making everything tough, not allowing them to even enter it into Gustafson. 3 defensive winning possessions for the Wolverines as they're trying to claw back into this one as they're only down 6.
But Caitlin Flaherty's first jumper was key for the Wolverines, their first look on offense. She hit it, and that's going to give them confidence. Flaherty now with 6.
Yeah, and Flaherty only 1 of 6 in the first half. Particularly poor shooting day as we saw her miss shots that usually go down for her. Maybe things will open up if the Iowa Hawkeyes look to stop Hallie Thome. Hallie Thome with 8 points, but she had a abbreviated first half due to foul trouble.
And one thing, the Wolverines have been lucky. They let Gustafson on one of the first plays in this second half get her own rebound and try again. Luckily, she for the Wolverines, she missed her putback effort, but they can't allow Gustafson to get second chance looks at the basket because stopping her once is hard enough. They're not likely to do it twice in a row.
No, they definitely got lucky there as Gustafson had a relatively easy look. It came off the front iron, and like you said, Gustafson does such a nice job when she puts it up on, say, the left side, moving to that backside rebound as Hallie Thome, when you're that deep inside, you have inside position, so you just turn, and a lot of times they forget about boxing out their man. So Gustafson has a fine knack for offensive rebounding, and Michigan has to make a concerted effort because while they didn't get burned last time, they'll get burned eventually. Iowa has it on their inbounding from in front of their own bench. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Davis has it up top. Michigan still in a 2-3 zone. Into Disterhoff, swung back around to Doyle. Doyle to Davis in the corner. Davis for three. No good. Rebound, Gustafson. And she ripped it straight from Hallie Thome. Up top to Doyle, all the way in the corner for Disterhoff. Disterhoff for two is down. Her foot was on the line. That's about as far of a two-pointer as you'll see made.
And as you were just saying, Hallie Thome just didn't quite have Gustafson closed off and sealed on that rebound attempt.
Dump inside for an easy left-handed layup. Rattles out, though, for Hallie Thome. Rebound, Gustafson. Michigan needed that one to go down to keep pace. They can't fall back down by 10 or more. As it gets swung all around the corner to Doyle. Disterhoff now short corner, right side. Dribbles it out to the wing, up top to Davis, over to Meyer. Into Gustafson. Gustafson now kicks out to Disterhoff. Disterhoff has it in the corner, and she gets the ball tipped. Can't get corralled in by Gondrzik, picked up by Meyer. Meyer flips it up, no good, but fouled on the shot. Michigan getting the stops, but not able to finish out these last few defensive possessions, as the timeout by Lisa Bluder seemed to help her team.
And a weak pass by Iowa. Geyser Gondrzik almost had it stolen. I don't think she realized Meyer was right behind her to grab it. And then Meyer is able to get to the good positioning to the basket. And Kaiser fouling her.
The first from Meyer, no good. The second is up and good. That'll make it a 9-point game with 7.5 to go in the third period of play. Now the lazy pass stolen by Meyer. Meyer breaking. Looking, pulls up, now kicks it to Davis as they're going to settle down and run the offense. Doyle now on the left wing, dumps it into Gustafson. Tries to hit a cutting Doyle, stolen there by Sierra Thompson. Kicks it over to Flaherty. Flaherty working, pull up, transition three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Gustafson. Davis brings it up for the Hawkeyes. 48-39 still. Into Gustafson. Back out to Disterhoff. Disterhoff thought about the three, didn't like it, reverse it around in the short corner for Doyle on the opposite side. Shot short, rebound, Thome, good box out there. Thompson brings it up. She kicks it over to Gondrzik in the right corner. Now back to the middle for Flaherty. High post, Jill Dunston. Out to Thompson, now into Thome. Thome righty hook is good. An easy look there as Thome established good position inside.
Now Thome has 10. Wolverines need to continue to look for her down low.
48-41 as Davis has it. She dribble drives left side. Floater, back iron, no good. Rebound, Davis. She gets her own rebound, brings it down. Jump ball, Iowa possession. Possession arrow pointing in favor of Iowa. As now Nicole Munger quickly checks in for Kaiser Gondrzik, something we don't see often is Nicole Munger getting this early of a run.
But so far in this game, Munger has been a spark off the bench on the defensive end for the Wolverines.
And look for Michigan to go into that half-court zone trap. It's Gustafson working one-on-one with Thome. Righty hook, no good. Rebound Gustafson and up again. Hallie Thome just neglecting to block out. Thompson has it up top. Over to Munger on the right side. Back to a 9-point game with 5:50 as Flaherty has in the corner up top to Thompson. Thompson flips it to Thome. Thome to Flaherty. Flaherty to Munger in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Davis going the other way. They have numbers into the corner for Doyle. Doyle takes it all the way in for a lefty scooping in. Back to a double-digit game as they lead 52-41.
And once again, Sierra Thompson kind of looking lost in that transition defense, and that's not something you usually see from the senior point guard.
No, some type of lack of effort, whether they be tired or what have you, but the Michigan Wolverines not firing on all cylinders. Super deep three now by Flaherty, but rebound Dunston, and Dunston bailed her teammate out there as she took that three from about 4 feet beyond the arc. Davis has it now up top over to Meyer. Meyer into Doyle. Doyle, 6-foot floater, no good. Rebound Thome. Munger now has it along the left wing, bringing it back right. Flip over to Flaherty. Flaherty working middle. Dumps it into Thome, working one-on-one with Gustafson on her. Got away with a travel there, and a foul called on Gustafson. Oh boy, did Hallie Thome get away with a walk and a half.
She definitely did travel. I don't know if it was a result, though, of the foul, but, you know, you can see that one called either way sometimes.
Yeah, and maybe the ref who called the foul shielded off by Gustafson and couldn't see the pivot foot sliding across the floor. But 2 free throws coming up for Hallie Thome. 2 pretty important free throws as it's a 9-point game. Iowa leads Michigan 52-43, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Gustafson continues her domination inside.
Yeah, Gustafson has 19 points, 7 for 12. And on that last miss by Doyle for Iowa, we saw Hallie Thome get the rebound, but it kind of looked like it just dropped into her hands. So Hallie Thome is going to have to continue working on boxing out Gustafson. It's going to really hurt them if the Wolverines can't start to box out. It's been a problem throughout the season for them, is allowing offensive rebounds for the other team. Right now, Iowa has 8, and they just have to box out on the defensive end.
Yeah, they had 5 going into halftime. Now 3 in the first 6 minutes or so in the third quarter. Gustafson she seems to have this knack when she puts up the shot, she runs to the weak side. And who knows where the shot's going better than the shooter. So Hallie Thome has to make a really focused effort on once that shot goes up, not just turning around and occupying that space, but getting a body on Gustafson and keeping her off the offensive glass, or it's going to be a long second half for Hallie Thome.
Hallie Thome at the line, she's actually shooting 75% this season from the line, an improvement from last year. But the Wolverines have allowed 30 points in the paint, and the only thing, you know, keeping them going on offense is they also have 26 points in the paint. They're only shooting, now they're shooting 39% improvement, but 14% from 3.
Michigan, particularly bad offensive day. The reason they are in it would maybe be their 9 made free throws. If it wasn't for them getting to the line, it could be a whole lot uglier. First from Thome, no good off the front iron. They needed that one to fall. If they can get it within a 5-point game, we've seen Michigan go on runs, and sometimes their offense can spark their defense. We're not sure what will come first, though, as the second was too long, and Thome goes 0 for 2. Emily with the announcer's jinx. Davis now has it up top. Kicks it over to Sarah, inside to Coley. Coley working, kicks it in the corner to Disterhoff, back up to Davis. Davis working 7 on the shot clock. Dribbles him back out to Disterhoff. Disterhoff up to Davis. Davis deep 3, nothing but net.
Just been one of those days, Iowa getting big shots like that.
And a good defensive possession there as they gave up a 3 from 3 feet beyond the arc. But Davis converting. Now inside to Thome. Thome working with Disterhoff on her lefty layup, soft off the glass and in. 10-point game, 55-45.
Make that 12 now for Hallie Thome.
Michigan still in the zone. Disterhoff now has it into Gustafson. Gustafson, righty hook, rolls in and out. Easy look, just couldn't get it to go down. Michigan trusting Thome one-on-one. Now Thompson working baseline. She's going to get bumped there by Sarah. And it'll be baseline out of bounds for Michigan as wholesale changes come for the Iowa Hawkeyes. 4 new Hawkeyes checking in.
And the Wolverines are going to have to be excited. Gustafson sitting down. Got to take advantage of that.
Looks like Stewart, or excuse me, a corner 3 for Kate Flaherty, something they absolutely needed. 55-48. Can that offensive spark will the Wolverines on defense? Buttonham has it up top, throws it into Stewart. Or excuse me, Stewart had it, kicked it out to Coley in the corner. Coley 15-footer is down. Big bucket there by the Iowa Hawkeyes. Thompson brings it up, kicks it over to Flaherty. Flaherty now to the elbow to Thome. Thome out to Thompson. Thompson tries a reverse scoop, no good. Rebound Iowa. As they kick it up to Doyle as she brings it up. Doyle looking, throws it over to Buttonham. Buttonham back to Doyle, now over to Meyer. Meyer into Stewart, back out to Boyle. Boyle to Coley. Coley elbow jumper, no good. Good rebound there by Nicole Munger. Pushed up along the left side now by Flaherty. Flaherty dribbling, scoop all the way in, no good. Rebound Thome. Thome goes back up with it and in. Finally an offensive rebound for Hallie Thome, as her counterpart is still on the bench. Now up top, Doyle has it. Up to Coley. Coley now in the corner for Buttonham. Into Stewart. Up top to Doyle. Doyle for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Thompson. Thompson now pushing it. She works over to Nicole Munger in the right corner. Dish into Thome. Thome now kicks it out to Danielle Williams. Michigan going right to left. Iowa left to right. Nicole Munger has in the corner working one-on-one. Finds a cutting Thompson. Thompson can't corral it in. Turnover. Iowa now pushing it the other way. Doyle brings it all the way in. Stops. Finds a late cutting Coley, who finds Stewart, and Stewart with an easy lay-in.
The Wolverines kind of just left watching that play on defense.
59-50, a minute 20 to go here in the third quarter. Munger has it on the right side, 18 on the shot clock. Elbow to Thome, out to Thompson. Thompson now working dribbles, tries to fit it into Danielle Williams, no good, tipped away, eventually corralled in by Iowa. Another Michigan turnover, 2 consecutive turnovers on the offensive end. As Meyer now, corner 3, back iron, no good, tipped around, brought in by Thompson. Timeout, Michigan, as they find themselves down 9 with less than a minute here to go in the third.
And that's a good timeout because the Wolverines need to go into this fourth quarter with a little bit of momentum after just turning the ball over 2 times. Kim Barnes-Rico needs to calm them down. You saw Nicole Munger try to thread a pass through 2 defenders to a cutting Sierra Thompson. It was a good idea, but it was just forcing too much. And again, Sierra Thompson tried to force a pass down low too. The Wolverines need to continue to just feed it to Hallie Thome. They've been able to lob it down low to her pretty well this game.
And especially with Gustafson out, Michigan has to take this opportunity to climb back into the score, or to get this closer and score. But Michigan may have missed their opportunity as Gustafson is back on the floor. Gondrzik and Robbins now in for the Wolverines. Gondrzik over to Flaherty. Flaherty looking to get it in. Munger now up top. Munger over to Flaherty on the left wing. Thome calling for it with Gustafson guarding her high side. Flaherty now splits a double team, gets all the way in. Shot swatted out by Gustafson. 7 to go on the shot clock. 36 on the game clock.
I think Flaherty wanted a foul there, but she was out of control, and it was a good block by Iowa.
Kaiser Gondrzik triggering. She flips it up top to Thome. 6, 5, 4. Gives it to Gondrzik. 3, 2, 1. Gondrzik all the way in for a layup. Lefty layup good. Just beating the buzzer. 2 points for Kaiser Gondrzik as Michigan makes it a 7-point game. Iowa will have it now with the last shot of this quarter.
And good awareness by Gondrzik, knowing that she had the time to get the best look, getting all the way to the basket.
Davis just dribbling out this clock, 10-9. Davis has it up top into Gustafson, 6-5, out to Disterhoff to Davis. Davis trying to make a move, dribbling in, 3-2. Easy flip to Gustafson, and she lays it in right before the quarter ends. Excellent offensive execution and vision by Tanaya Davis, and Gustafson with 2 more easy points. Iowa leads this one 61-52.
And that's just going to be yet another thing for Kim Barnes-Arico to point to, with letting Gustafson getting easy looks at the basket. You know, that's the last thing you want, is for her to get another 2 by herself under the basket at the horn going into the fourth quarter.
Frustrating defensive day for the Wolverines, even though Iowa's only shooting 47%. I mean, not only, but 47% is not something you would expect a team to have a 9-point lead on, especially when you're playing the likes of Michigan. But it seems like the looks are just coming so easily. 34 points in the paint, 12 second chance points, 11 made free throws, and 13 points off turnovers. Michigan just can't seem on the defensive end to get the job done.
Yeah, and Gustafson averages 17.6 points a game and 9.7 rebounds, and she's above those averages now with 21 points and 12 rebounds. So Hallie Thome and the Wolverines have not done their job on that assignment.
And Davis, not the greatest line. Her scorebook to this point wouldn't tell the story of what she's meant to this Iowa team. She has 10 points on 3 of 9 shooting and 3 assists, but her ability to get into that zone and penetrate that zone, kick out, and it causes the defensive shifts and allows her teammates to pick up the statistics. And she's also hit some big shots. So Tanaya Davis, while being eclipsed by the dominant performance out of Gustafson, is having a very nice day on her own.
And after hitting a couple shots to start the second half, Flaherty still, cold, 4 for 14, only 9 points. And see if she starts to feel her shot a little more in this fourth quarter. But one thing I think that Kate has improved on since last year is she's not just a shooter. She can get to the basket, and she doesn't force as many bad shots late in the game. I mean, they haven't been down like this in a while, but they can't just have Flaherty start jacking up threes. It's too early now. They have to keep looking down low to Hallie Thome, although she's not out there right now. Yeah,
Flaherty typically a 20-point per game scorer, only 9 today. Gondrzik has it on the right side. Michigan has it to start this fourth quarter. Gondrzik now gets a pass from Munger on the left side. Screen from Robbins, working at middle. Flaherty on the right wing to Munger in the corner. Munger back up top to Flaherty. Flaherty working one-on-one, high elbow to Robbins. Robbins kicked out to an open Nicole Munger for 3, short, no good. Rebound tipped around, brought in by Jill Dunston. Out to Flaherty. Flaherty for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound again, Jill Dunston. Back out to Flaherty. Michigan bailed out by the offensive rebounding skills of Jill Dunston.
She now has 8 rebounds.
Flaherty over to Gondrzik. Gondrzik back up top to Flaherty. Elbow to Dunston into the corner for Nicole Munger, and rattles up and in. Nicole Munger with a big 3 there, 61-55. Can the defense get a stop?
And you knew Munger had to hit one of those corner threes. She shoots over 50% from 3 for the Wolverines.
And she's missed a few easy ones today. Kayla Robbins now guarding Gustafson. Double coming from Gondrzik, gets a turnover. Great defensive possession there by the Wolverines. Gondrzik pushing it now. She works, she's gonna pull it out and now run the offense. Over to Nicole Munger. Nicole Munger working, kicks out to Gondrzik. They're gonna calm it down, 18 on the shot clock. 8:30 to go here in the game, Michigan down 6. Kayla Robbins over to Flaherty. Flaherty on the left wing gets a screen from Dunston, working middle of the lane. She goes all the way in, scoop blocked by Disterhoff. They'll stay with Michigan, but 7 on the shot clock as Hallie Thome now checks in for Kayla Robbins.
And Caitlin Flaherty got a good look at the basket, but if she had looked right when Nicole Munger was wide open in the corner calling for it, I think now she thinks she's feeling it from 3.
Gondrzik triggering for the Wolverines. Flaherty has it left wing, 6-5, dumps it into Thome. Thome working, spin, righty hooking in. 4-point game.
Allie Thome now with 16. She continues to dominate down low.
And Chrysler is getting loud. Dumped into Gustafson. Gustafson out to Disterhoff. Disterhoff for 3. Crotch of the rim, no good. Rebound Dunston. They got the stop. Pick up to Kaiser Gondrzik. Gondrzik on the right side. Working, dumps it into Thome. Thome working on Gustafson. All the way to the left side. Scoop, no good. Rebound Disterhoff. Disterhoff breaking it up. They still lead by 4. 7.5 to go in the game. Meyer has in the corner, finds a cutting Davis. Davis, Gustafson, Nicole Munger backside, forces a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Iowa, but excellent job preventing an easy 2 points by Nicole Munger as she pumps her fists.
And on the past 2 defensive efforts, the Wolverines have had great help defense on Gustafson, Munger, and last time Gondrzik.
Davis has an excellent spin move, lost where she was on the floor though, missed basket, rebound Gondrzik. She pushes it along the right side. She gets a screen from Thome, doesn't use it. She has it along the right wing. No offensive movement yet as there's 15 now on the shot clock. She works with Disterhoff all the way in, short, righty layup and in, rolls in. Didn't think that one would go. Looked like she shot it about 9.5 feet, but sometimes you get the roll. 3-point game. Chrysler starting to get on their feet for this defensive possession. Gustafson has it on the block, working with Thome. She goes up, misses front iron, rebound Thome. Michigan another defensive stop. Gondrzik has it now, and she's going to try to settle this down as Michigan tries to either tie it or get within 1. Nicole Munger now up top with 15 on the shot clock. Back to Gondrzik on the left wing. She gets a screen, and easy left-hand layup, but swatted away by Disterhoff. No, they're going to call a foul.
It was a good block, but Kaiser definitely sold that one, but that's what you need to do late in this game.
Disterhoff, I thought, had the clean block there, but she must have got with the body first. Kaiser Gondrzik will be the beneficiary of the call, shooting 2 to get this within 1. First is up, no good, bounces out left. Michigan not great from the free throw line today, 9 of 15, only 60%. The second is up, that one pure. 60-61 now. Davis now has it for the Hawkeyes. Over to Doyle into the corner for Meyer. Back up top to Davis. Davis now with 12, 11, 10, hands off to Disterhoff. 9, 8, 7, Disterhoff working. We're gonna have a timeout. Iowa with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Michigan now only needs to play solid defense for 7 seconds. Not sure why the timeout was taken there.
Yeah, it seems like an odd time to call timeout, even though your offense is struggling in the set with 7 seconds. It looked like they were trying to get to the basket, kind of like ruin the flow of that, but they'll have a chance to set up from the sideline, try to get a look at the basket. The Wolverines need to continue their momentum right now. They have the crowd up on their feet and on their side, so they need a stop here.
Yeah, they've definitely clawed their way back into it. Down 9 at the start of this quarter, and 4 minutes in, all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. And Michigan very close to getting a defensive stop and potentially taking the lead for the first time since the first quarter.
I think this is the loudest I've heard Chrysler for a women's game this season. It's good to see the fans into this.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too. Definitely the loudest this season. The Michigan faithful turning out on a Sunday afternoon. Usually get a good crowd, but not quite this good. As most of the middle sections are full, and there's a pretty good amount in the sections behind the basket. Michigan now evening out those shooting percentages. Iowa was dominating the entire day, but Iowa now only shooting 44%, Michigan shooting 42%, and the biggest thing is they've forced 3 consecutive misses out of Gustafson.
Kaiser Gondrzik was kind of quiet in the first half, but now we've seen her on the defensive end helping out down low actually with Gustafson, and she has 16 points now, 3 rebounds and 3 assists.
Onto the floor now out of the timeout for Michigan. It looks like they're going to have their starters as you would expect. Have to bring it up. Give credit to Thome after picking up 2 fouls early in the second quarter. She's done a nice job staying out of that part of the stat sheet, but she now has 2 fouls herself still.
And Thome also 8 for 11 for 16.
And
Good touchdown low.
And Iowa's going to stick with the horses that built them this lead, though it's now only down to 1. Davis, Disterhoff, Meyer, Gustafson. Quick inbounds up top to Disterhoff as she takes an easy right-handed layup. Had the much slower Jill Dunston guarding her one-on-one. 63-60, back to a 3-point game. Sierra Thompson has it up top. Gives it to Kaiser Gondrzik. Gondrzik to Flaherty in the corner. Flaherty tries to hit Jill Dunston, but it harmlessly goes to Gondrzik. Gondrzik tries to go all the way in, and she's going to get fouled. Was it on the shot? It looks like the refs are going to call on the shot. 2 free throws coming for Kaiser Gondrzik. Kaiser's done an excellent job getting to the rim today, shooting her 11th and 12th free throw attempts here. First one in and out, no good. Michigan's free throw shooting.
Yeah,
bad by their standards today.
Gondrzik now 5 for 9. Despite being a great shooter, she's only shooting 63% from the line this season. Now Munger back in the game for Caitlin Flaherty.
The second from Gondrzik is up and good. Michigan, though, only shooting 60%. Michigan now out in their trap as Davis has it. She flips it back to Disterhoff. Excuse me, Doyle. Now Davis has it back in her hands. Davis with 15 seconds on the shot clock gives it to Doyle over to Disterhoff. Disterhoff working Nicole Munger baseline, and a foul on the way up called by the backside judge. 2 free throws coming for Disterhoff.
And that's something the Wolverines need to continue to work on, is moving their feet on defense. Nicole Munger had the baseline she needed to cut off, add that extra defender, but she just kind of, again, rode alongside.
Yeah, she had help in the middle. Disterhoff's first free throw is good. She had help in the middle in Hallie Thome. That's the one place you can't let, especially someone as talented as Disterhoff, go. The second, no good, off the back iron, brought in by Jill Dunston. 64-61. Thompson has it. Michigan trying to complete the comeback and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Jill Dunston now gives to Gondrzik. Gondrzik, who's been the go-to scorer for Michigan in this fourth quarter. However, Thompson into Thome. Thome working one-on-one. Spin, righty hook, front iron, no good. Rebound, Disterhoff. Davis now will bring it up for the Hawkeyes. Big defensive possession here for the Wolverines. Disterhoff over to Meyer. Meyer into Gustafson. Gustafson back out to Davis. Back to the left corner for Meyer. Now up top for Doyle. Back to Meyer. Meyer for 3. Rattles in and out. That would have been a huge 3 had it gone down. Rebound Michigan. Gondrzik has it up top. Into the corner for Nicole Munger. And tipped out of bounds by Meyer. Michigan now on a 2.5-minute scoring drought. Field goal drought, excuse me. Kate Flaherty checking back in. And she will come in for Jill Dunston. Michigan taking out maybe their best offensive rebounder in an effort to eliminate offensive rebounds altogether. And a pass into Thome, too high from the freshman. Costly turnover there for the Wolverines. Now they put pressure back on their defense.
Lots of miscommunication on that last play. It also looked like Nicole Munger thought Caitlin Flaherty was coming in for her on offense. Just poor execution. crucial part of this game.
Davis has it. Michigan trailing by 3, 64-61 with 4:20 to go in the game. Doyle has it into Coley. Gets reversed around to Distroff into Gustafson. Gustafson on the block. Lefty hook is good. 66-61. Michigan now absolutely needs a basket here. Munger has it over to Flaherty on the right wing. She's working with Davis on her. Out to Thome, handoff to Flaherty, and we're going to get a foul on Tania Davis. Tania Davis not happy about that one.
We've had a lot of animated reactions from Iowa when fouls are called on them.
Third team foul in women's basketball. The 4-quarter format, 5 fouls gets you automatically into the double bonus. Something to watch here going down the stretch. Inbound to Thome, out to Gondrzik. Gondrzik has it, a fresh 30 on the shot clock because of the foul. Now Thompson to Flaherty. Flaherty inside for Thome. Thome kicks out to Gondrzik. Gondrzik for 3, rattles up and in! Popcorn basket there for Kaiser Gondrzik. 66-64, huge bucket for the Wolverines. Disterhoff now has it. Davis to Doyle. Doyle to Coley. They're undoubtedly trying to look to get it inside to Gustafson. Davis has it now up top to Doyle with 12, 11, 10, all the way around to Disterhoff. 9 into Gustafson, 7, 6. Pass stolen away by Kaiser Gondrzik. Gondrzik working, and a foul by Doyle will put them at 14 fouls. She wanted a push off there by Gondrzik, but nice job by Gondrzik getting the steal from the pass out by Gustafson and then protecting that ball and drawing the foul. Next foul will put Michigan in the bonus.
Yeah, great composure by Gondrzik.
Flaherty now has it, looking to tie this one up. The Michigan Wolverines with less than 3 minutes to play. Flaherty has it on the left wing. Gets a screen from Nicole Munger, splits a double team. Ball stolen away there. Davis now streaking by herself. Here comes Thompson. She forces a tough shot. No good. Oh, and we have an injury. Not good for Davis. A non-contact injury, something you hate to see. She is down on the baseline in pain. We wish her nothing but the best from up here.
Sierra Thompson running back, but as you said, just kind of ran in front of her, didn't touch her, but made the shot difficult, and then Davis went down wrong on her leg.
Yeah, Thompson came flying in underneath, no contact, and those are the scariest types of injuries when a player goes down without any type of collision. She is still down on the floor.
She just automatically reached down to her leg.
As the Michigan training staff now coming over to take a look at Tania Davis, who's had such a important game for the Hawkeyes. She is now on her feet. She is going to be carried over to the bench. Once again, we wish her nothing but the best in good health.
Yeah, Tania Davis this afternoon with 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Kind of doing everything for the Hawkeyes. Huge blow there as Iowa looks to close out this one on the road and get the upset win in Ann Arbor. It'll be Michigan ball after the made layup. Michigan down 4, 68-64, 2:45 to go. Sierra Thompson has it up top to Kaiser Gondrzik. Gondrzik working, spins into the middle lane, tries to kick it out to Thompson. Turnover. This Iowa defense getting stingy. As Doyle now has it. Over to Disterhoff. Doyle to Coley. Coley back out to Disterhoff. Up top now, back to Disterhoff on the left wing. Now up top to Doyle, over to the right wing. Dump inside to Coley, back out top to Doyle. Doyle pump fake pass out to Disterhoff. 6-5. Backside to Doyle. Coley misses it. Rebound Gondrzik. Gondrzik pushing it up, no numbers. She's going to take it anyway, all the way in, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2 shots. Doyle wants a jump ball, but she's not going to get it. 2 big shots here for Kaiser Gondrzik. Kaiser Gondrzik has gone 1 of 2 on her last 2 trips to the free throw line. Can she get both here to make it a 2-point game.
And also important, now the Wolverines will be in the bonus after that foul. So any more, they'll get 2 at the line. Kaiser has been very aggressive at getting to the basket and drawing fouls.
And that will be Doyle's 5th foul. She's out of this game. And due to the injury to Davis, that will have to leave senior guard Alexa Kostanek to close this one out for Iowa. First free throw from Gondrzik, back iron miss. Michigan's free throw shooting could be what does them in ultimately in the end.
Now 58% from the line.
The second is up and down. 3-point game. Michigan comes out in their press. Disterhoff has it. Passes over to Kostanek. Kostanek up to Gustafson. Gustafson over to Coley. Now to Meyer. Kostanek has it in the corner. They broke the press. Disterhoff on the left wing. Had an easy feed into Gustafson. They didn't want it. 10 seconds now. 9, 8, as Meyer has it. She over to Disterhoff. Disterhoff working 4, 3, 2, 1. Long skip pass, corner 3. Rebound, no. Corralled in there by Disterhoff. Disterhoff doesn't get it. Now she missed it. Ball is on the floor. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to Michigan. Hallie Thome got away with an absolute shove off underneath the hoop to Gustafson. And somehow Disterhoff couldn't make Michigan pay by giving up the offensive rebound.
But late in this game, the Wolverines need to be able to control those rebounds more easily. Munger unable to hold on to it, but luckily she and Sierra Thompson dived on the floor for that loose ball.
3-point ball game. Michigan, 2 timeouts left and are in the bonus. 1:15 to go. 68-65 Michigan. Thompson has it up top. Over to Gondrzik. She seemed to have had the hot hand. She works now. Over to Flaherty. Flaherty working one-on-one with Meyer on her. Kick out to Munger. Munger over to Gondrzik. Gondrzik 9, 8, 7. She works, drives all the way in. She gets stripped and out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 58 reads on the game clock. Thompson will be triggering baseline in a huge possession here for the Iowa Hawkeyes defensively.
And you know,
and it looks like the refs are going to take a look at this and see who it was last out on.
It should be off of Iowa, but if not, it's going to be huge for the Wolverines to get back and make a stop on defense. But an out-of-bounds play, you know that the Wolverines are going to be trying to get a couple screens, either to get Caitlin Flaherty open in the corner for 3, but we've also seen Kaiser Gondrzik roll off a screen right under the basket for a quick layup. And they're down 3, but if they could get an easy 2 right now with 6 seconds left on the shot clock and then get a stop, that will be good for the Wolverines.
Gondrzik had an easy 2 off the baseline inbounds play we saw in the first half. Does Coach KBA have another go-to out-of-bounds play to get a quick bucket here? We have yet to see a replay. They haven't showed it over the big board, so we are not quite sure who it was last out on, but I am in the line of thinking with you that I do think it was off Iowa. Just the types of plays you see in basketball, it looks like it was stripped out.
Kaiser looking again to get fouled at the basket, but they weren't going to call it that time.
Michigan needs to get a basket here because to put that much pressure to get a defensive stop, and with their defense hasn't been that great today, giving up 40 points in the paint.
And again, it will be interesting to see who the Wolverines go to in this late situation. Caitlin Flaherty, cold tonight. Gondrzik with 21. She's, an option.
A lot of those coming in the fourth quarter.
So the Wolverines haven't been in a situation late in a game where they needed to rely on a certain player. So it'll be interesting to see if the freshmen can handle this late game situation.
The Wolverines come out in a box set. 6 seconds. Sierra Thompson triggering for the Wolverines. She looking. Finally gets into Flaherty, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Iowa. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. That play didn't seem to get anyone open for the Wolverines. Iowa had it sniffed out. Michigan back in the box set. Sierra Thompson inbounding once more. Oh, Kaiser Gondrzik was pushed on the inbounds play, and that will result in 2 free throws.
And that really bailed out the Wolverines because they didn't have anyone open off that out-of-bounds
and
play.
It looked like it may have been more of a trip than a push, if anything. But Kaiser Gondrzik, the beneficiary, she has gone 1 of 2 on her last 3 attempts, 3 of 6. Not great free throw shooting, but 2 upcoming would be huge if she could get both. Jill Dunston going to the scorers table, looking to play maybe a little offense-defense here. The first is up and good. 2-point ball game with 57 seconds left as we are at an absolute barn burner here in Chrysler. Iowa leads Michigan. You're listening to the WCBN call. Dalton Pataki, Emily Herard. The second one rattles home. It's a 1-point ball game. Jill Dunston checks in for Hallie Thome. An interesting substitution. Michigan going with a trap, it looks like. Meyer has it over to Dister. Back to Meyer. Meyer loses it. Gondrzik has it. Up to Flaherty for a wide open layup and in. Michigan takes a lead. 69-68. Timeout, Iowa. The defensive gamble paid off, and the Wolverines are now on top.
And once again, another steal by Kaiser Gondrzik. She has 5 tonight, and that was just clutch for the Wolverines. And she found Caitlin Flaherty streaking up the floor for the fast break. Now the Wolverines up 1. Hallie Thome will check back in, but they put Dunston in because they knew they were doing that half-court press.
And it looks like on the replay, it was Nicole Munger, who else, that came from behind and tipped that ball out into the waiting hands of Kaiser Gondrzik, who's did a nice job dribbling out of traffic and getting it to a wide-open Kate Flaherty for the lead-changing layup.
Now Flaherty with 11, Gondrzik with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals.
Michigan leads 69-68 with 44 seconds left in the game. It'll be interesting to see how Iowa plays this possession, if they play for a good possession or specifically play for a 2-for-1.
And you know they're going to be looking down low to Gustafson, who has 23 points, 12 rebounds. And if the Wolverines are able to stop her at the rim, that's going to get this building even louder than it is right now. Now Munger and Caitlin Flaherty on the bench as the Wolverines are on defense.
Meyer has it up top. Chrysler now getting loud. Ulrika Stanek into Gustafson, into Disterhoff. Disterhoff corner 3, back iron, no good. Rebound Kastanek. Kastanek flips it up and in. 70-69. Timeout, Michigan. Michigan's defensive rebounding woes haunt them late in this one as Iowa goes up 1 with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, just their lack of ability to rebound on the defensive end this game is, if they lose, is what they're going to point at.
Michigan right there, they've given up 10 offensive rebounds, and it seems, honestly, I'm a little surprised that they've only given up 10. I was expecting that number to be much higher. But it seems like they come at the most important time when Michigan, if they could just clean up the glass, would get a huge defensive stop. Iowa just is in the right place at the right time.
The Wolverines have 4 shooters really in the game. Caitlin Flaherty, Gondrzik, Thompson, and Munger.
35 seconds, 30 seconds on the shot clock. 1 timeout left for Michigan. They are in the bonus. Thompson has it up top. The give is to Gondrzik. They've been running the offense through her the entire fourth quarter. Flip over to Flaherty into the corner for Munger. Munger pump fake, driving baseline, goes up on the right side and in! Michigan takes another 1-point lead. Totter game here late in Ann Arbor. 17. Meyer has it. 14, 13, 12, 11 to Disterhoff in the corner. Disterhoff for three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Nicole Munger. She loses it out of bounds. Who is this off of?
This is going to be a big decision, but it's going to be a foul, I think.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on.
So Nicole Munger will go to the line for two.
Wow. An absolutely influential foul call here. I don't know if I call that a foul.
It was a loose ball scramble for the rebound late in the game. You wouldn't think they'd call it, but Munger there with the hustle play.
And two huge free throws for Nicole Munger here. It's the first one back iron, no.
Munger almost automatic from the line. You know, she's putting a lot of pressure on herself right now. She's just got to knock this one down.
Michigan up 71-70, 6.8 seconds left. Iowa with no timeouts. And a huge free throw coming. Michigan's two demons have seemed to haunt them of late. Defensive rebounding and free throw shooting. And the back one is no good. Tipped out rebound Thompson though, and she's gonna get fouled.
Sierra Thompson at point guard. She has 6 rebounds on the night. Coming up big now. She is also almost automatic from the line, and I know I've jinxed it a lot today, so we'll see what happens here with Thompson at the line.
And we've seen Sierra Thompson knock down big free throws to close out games before. First one is up and no good. Michigan's missed 3 free throws in a row as Iowa still has life.
5.4.
Oh my goodness. Sierra Thompson now the second is up and in. 2-point game. Iowa quickly inbounds it to Meyer. And Michigan is going to smartly foul as they have, this is only their second team foul. 3.9 now on the game clock. They have plenty of fouls to give, and you definitely can't give up a 3-point look here. So it looks like Coach Kim Barnes-Arico will use the foul strategy until the 4th foul. So expect 2 more fouls here to keep Iowa from setting up any type of offense. The inbounds, and now instantly a foul. You would actually like to see Kate Flaherty with the foul. You'd actually like to see her take off a little bit more time as Meyer got it on the other side of half court. Maybe let her dribble up a little more before he foul. 3.1 now on the clock. And an inbound to Kostanek. And an instant foul there from Sierra Thompson. 2.5, and that will be the last foul that Michigan can give before free throws. 72-70, 2.5 seconds to play, and this is it.
And Gonderzik has 4 fouls, so she's the last person you want.
Danielle Williams checking in for Kate Flaherty. Michigan has 1 timeout left, electing not to use it here. And an inbounds to Kostanek, dump into Gustafson. She doesn't get the shot off. Michigan wins. Michigan wins. They stay undefeated at home in a improbable come-from-behind victory. The Wolverines hang on.
And I thought for sure that was going to be Gustafson getting the basket to tie the game, but no, she misses, and the Wolverines come back after being down 15. They won 72-70, and this is just a great learning experience for the Wolverines. They'll have a lot to talk about, but you know, they haven't faced a whole lot of close games, so this is good adversity from them to learn from.
And certainly snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Michigan wins this one 72-70. Emily, quickly, give someone the Player of the Game award.
This one, I got to give to Kaiser Gonderzik because she had 23 points, and towards the end of the game, she really, got them back into it. But it was really a team effort. Hallie Thome, if it wasn't for her points down low, it was a hard, shooting night for the Wolverines. But there's so much energy. But then you also have to give it to Nicole Munger, who had a lot of clutch plays and good defensive play. But you saw Jillian Dunston just now waving her arms in the air, trying to get the crowd excited one more time. And that's someone, Jillian Dunston, another key player for the Wolverines. So overall, they came together towards the end of the game and were able to somehow scrape this win.
And Michigan, once again, stays undefeated, moves to 12-0 at home, 19-5 total record, 8-2 in the Big Ten, sitting in that 3 seed. from Chrysler Arena, Emily Herrard, Dalton Pataki, and the entire WCBN crew. Once again, Michigan wins this one 72-70. So I will leave you with a good night and a Go Blue.